Stay tuned.
What's going on, creative people and creative entertaining admirers?
Yeah.
So, today I have a special guest here, and it took me a while for me to get her name right. She told me her name, and I was like, what did you say? Pumpkin? But that wasn't it. So, just listen to it. It's called Punkin.
Yes. Punkin is Punkin, bitch. Straight
Yeah,
like
I
that.
didn't add the last one, but she did. So, you can go after her. And that's her name, Punkin.
Punkin.
She is a music rapper. She's a rapper, and I've known her for some time now.
Yeah.
And I've listened to some of her music, and I do know you have some things coming up.
Yes. September the 29th, man, we're on the yacht, man. Lake Norman, come out, man. DM me if you find me on Instagram, all my information. Put in the link, man. And $50 a ticket this weekend. You can catch me sometimes Tuesdays at Tropics. You know what I'm saying? They come out there, independent artists come out there and do their thing. And all over the world, man, my music is everywhere. Tidal, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you can find digital music, you can find me, yo. Punkin. Yeah, that's it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry to say, if you are listening to this in 2019 and you're far away, you would miss out on certain things she's saying, but I believe you're not going to miss out on her music. And some people create music based on emotions and get to connect people and share messages through their music.
Yeah.
So if you are a music person, you like to listen to music, or you are a creative entertainer, click on the link, see what she's about, follow her, support her, because it's just a cycle we are all in. We all help each other.
Yes.
And this is Creativity is an Idea. I am Pyeric, and today's guest is Punkin.
Bitch.
Yeah, y'all heard. So, Punkin, dear.
Yeah.
I heard you said you started doing music when you were
About 8 years old.
8 years old. What was I doing at around that time? I don't really remember my childhood.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I don't remember. Still, nothing comes
nothing?
up. Yeah, nothing comes up. So, and throughout you've been doing music. So, what background do your family have? A music background?
I mean, as far as like going to church, like gospel singers, stuff like that. Everybody in my family can dance. Like, we can really get down. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about little two-step. Like, we do any dance you see on a TV, we can duplicate that and make it better.
Wow.
Absolutely. So music is just something that's always been a part of my family. I'm super eclectic. Only thing I don't listen to is Screamo, because it gives me a headache. But everything else, fair game, country,
Headache.
you know, club music, Baltimore, rap, gospel. I love it all, man. I really love R&B, which is ironic. I listen to a lot of R&B, man. So, yeah.
That's good. So, coming up, how was your childhood? Tell me.
That was my childhood. It was cool, man. I was a single. Well, I was a only child, but I'm not an only child. You know what I'm saying? I was the only child that lived with my grandparents. My grandparents scooped me up about 8 months, man. You know, my dad and my mom, they were young, doing other things out there in the world. So, you know, but thank God, you know, I'm very faithful. I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like it, don't like it, I don't care. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So, my faith is strong, and I believe everything happens for a reason. So, them raising me gave me, I feel like, a totally better outlook on life. It gave me another option, and my character is amazing because of it. So, yeah.
Wow, that is excellent. They scoop you up around when you were 8 months.
8 months years, yeah, eight months years old. 8 months, yeah, that's it. Yeah, 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I've been with
something.
them since 8 months, since I was a little baby and couldn't talk. Yep. Matter of fact, I was walking at 8 months. So there you go. Yes.
Is that supposed to be that way?
Females do that. Females do that. Yeah, we do things early. We get out there.
Yeah. This is where the males, you know.
Yeah, y'all
relax.
take y'all time.
Sometimes slow.
A lot of times slow. I got a lot of brothers, man. So
Okay, then you know what.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you. Your childhood was great. You lived with your grandparents.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I remember my mom, my grandmother, it brings back some memories to me.
Yeah.
Her facial expressions, certain demeanor, and certain things she does. And I feel I have some things in me that are a reflection of my
Yeah.
grandmom, the same as my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
You know, so it has made me who I am now. And I want to ask you, who are you?
Who am I? I'm a black independent female that takes care of myself and a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? As far as like you said, your grandmother reminds you of a lot of things. Well, I play like a major role in my grandparents' life. You know, I'm there thick and thin. My grandmother's sick right now, actually. You know, she has dementia, Alzheimer's. So, like, people that follow me on Snapchat see me a lot of times with her, you know, giving her medication. We do baths. We do all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm really involved in that. I'm just a person that's dependable. I'm real. I don't sugarcoat a lot. I'm a Virgo. Some people can take me, some can't. So, you can take me or leave me. Either way, I'll be all right. But, I'm a really giving person. I'm a caring person. I'm just not somebody that you can walk over. You know what I'm saying? I'm a straightforward kind of gal. You ain't finna step on these. You know, nah. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel you on that. No sugarcoat.
No sugarcoat.
And you said you're a giving person, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I get like 20 bands?
Can you get 20 bands? Yeah, you can get it. You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Amen. Amen. Yeah. So that's excellent. So at what point did you really decide to start doing music?
Actually, like I said, since I was 8, it's always been my thing. But I also wanted to like create a legacy in my family. So yeah, I went to college. I went to Winston-Salem State University, and I wanted to finish school first and get my degree before I really dug in. You know, so I just felt like I needed to have that background, regardless. Because like I said, I'm a giving person. I actually work in mental health. You know what I'm saying? So for 12 years, I've been doing mental health. So I love helping people, making sure their family's straight so they can be okay. You know what I'm saying? Helping people and being an honest person is important, man. Just being a good person in general. Bad things still gonna happen to you. But, you know, it comes back tenfold when you just be good and be an honest person. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed is that people will be good to you when you are good. You know, sometimes people wouldn't be good, but at the end of it all, people will be good. Even at your lowest moment, someone will come to your rescue. You know, so it's good to be honest.
Yep.
When you can.
It's easier to be honest because when you lie, you got to keep that shit. I mean, oops. You got to keep that up when you lie.
When you lie, you have to keep that shit up.
Facts.
Yeah, you can say any word you want on here. That.
But see, kids follow me too, so I try to keep it cool for the interview. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, kids. They'll be growing
no
up
bad
soon.
things for the kids.
They'll be growing up soon. Yeah.
Y'all do. No, I mean,
good.
if you cuss, whatever, but you know, keep it to a minute. Be respectful, yo. Go to school, yo. Forget all them bad drugs, man. Be responsible, man. Yeah.
Be responsible.
Yeah.
Forget all those bad drugs.
All those bad drugs are stupid. It just make you do stupid stuff.
And it's so crazy why people are dying. You know, people are having mental issues because of drugs, and it's now in this place you can't really tell someone to stop doing something. Are you the one? You're not my dad.
Right. Life is about choices, man. You can take it again. I ain't saying I'm perfect because I'm not a role model. All I'm saying is I am a good person and I can give some good advice. You know what I'm saying? So there it is.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So I want to ask you, Punkin. I want to ask you. So tell me, dear, at what point did you decide to let go of anything that was stopping you from really pursuing the music? Because there are levels. Okay, I'm doing music. Okay, now I have to start connecting with people to see if I'm good. You know you're good, but it's all years. People have to listen.
Yep.
What point did you have to say, okay, let me get into a studio? Damn, this studio is not really good.
Oh, that's
this
from
guy
the start.
is taking my money. Nope.
Let
me go to this place. So at what point did you decide to let everything that was holding you back go before you moved forward?
That's kind of been how I live my life. if I feel like you're holding me back in anything, you're let go. And that's one thing that people don't do. People want to hold on to people and things that, that are tangible. But if it's something that's making you feel depressed, it's something that's making you feel any negative vibe, let it go. Because the quicker you let it go, the faster you'll get your blessings. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I live my life. I don't sit back and hold on to people or things that hurt me, because like, I guess you could say when I was a kid, the things that did hurt me then, and that made me who I am and made me learn and grow. That, I mean, it's you. Like, you was born by yourself. You're going to die by yourself. Get your money by yourself. Do whatever you need to do by yourself. And then whoever else that you have faith in or you love or you care about, bring them along. But if at any point that person turns into a negative vice too, let it go. Let it go and keep growing. Because they going to grow too. Because when you hold on to people and they doing you wrong, they thinking that it's okay. But the moment you let them know that it's not okay, they grow as well. Because when they get to the next person, they're not going to do those same actions. And if they do, they'll just continue to go through the same cycle until they get it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's it.
This reminds me of something, though it's going to be on my bad side. I was in a relationship with this girl, one of my ex, Ken. Hey, let's talk about this. It reminds me of something. And she was like, on the phone, I parked my car and she was like, so you know what, let me go so that I can be good for someone. She was good.
Yeah.
I was good. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. That's the whole thing.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I don't know what I was doing wrong. And she was like, what hurts her most is that the next person I'll be in a relationship with, the next lady I'll be good to that lady.
She's going to benefit from everything you learned in the past.
She has been saying, I'm like, okay, because I didn't know. Sometimes when you sit down, it's like, what was really going on wrong?
Right.
And you can't really pinpoint.
Right.
But situations will tell. And you talking about certain things could hurt you as a kid on certain things. Tell me, what event wouldn't you forget?
There's a lot of events I wouldn't forget, but the fact that like I actually met my mom when I was probably about 16 years old. I didn't know who she was. Like, I literally used to go to church and see this lady, and I thought that was my mom, so I would just be like, why she don't come over here and talk to me? But my mom's out there. She's on drugs and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that piece. But when I met her, I still had a piece missing in me, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So when kids don't know who their parents is, there's that thing there that you want to know who they are regardless of what they got going on. So once I met her, she's actually a good person. She got cleaned up, you know what I'm saying? And she's funny as fuck. Oh, she's funny as hell. I'm sorry. And she's a cool chick, you know what I'm saying? It's just that circumstances in life hit her a different way. And as an adult, I'm okay with that because I turned out fine. My grandparents. Hey, grandma. Hey, Pop.
Someone would say the package is safe.
Yeah, we good. Yeah,
Wow.
The bag is right here.
The bag is right here. Huh. Interesting. So when you said 8 months, I was thinking, so maybe your mom was traveling.
Yeah, she was traveling, all right. She was on the moon.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's good you've been able to sort of amend anything.
Yeah.
You realize, it was drugs that
Yeah. It's not her. Like, because when she's clean, she's a totally different person. You know what I'm saying? But it's a sickness. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason probably why I'm in mental health, because I want to help people get away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
addiction.
Yeah.
Addiction sucks.
Yeah, it does. Depression sucks. All that bad stuff sucks. Like, it's real. So, mental health stuff I don't joke about, I don't laugh about. I mean, we can find humor in everything, but at the same time, it's a real serious thing when it comes to mental health, and it needs to be adjusted. Yeah. That's like one of the things that gears my music, actually, like people don't know, like I want to help people. I actually want to open up like a group home for teenagers that don't have anybody, so that they can know that there's another option. I had the opportunity to know there's another option. I want other teenagers to know there's another option. I've worked with teenagers. My kids probably watch this podcast and they be like, yo, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just want people to know that there's another option, especially children, because they're innocent to a certain point.
Yeah.
To a certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come to think about that, I remember, bringing me too into this. When I did something wrong when I was a kid, a teacher would say, don't do that. And the teacher was whip you
Yep.
for doing that. My dad would say, "Why are you doing this?" Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all noise that hurts me,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know why. I
Yeah.
feel innocent, though I'm doing. I think it's to my benefits.
Yeah.
So, why are you angry? Why don't you like it? Tell me the reason
Mm-hmm.
you don't want me to do this,
Right.
so that I can think along with you. Else, if you tell me, yeah, okay, you didn't like it, are you there? No, you're not there. I'm gonna do it again. Yes.
Yeah.
So at certain points, I was innocent.
Right.
Till I got to a
Right.
certain point. Okay, she said I shouldn't do this, but he's not around. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'll clean everything. I've never touched it before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And at certain, that is so precise. At certain point,
Yeah.
they are innocent.
Yep.
They are really, really innocent at certain points. So, Punkin.
Y'all hear how you saying my
Miss
name?
Punkin. Punkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punkin.
Punkin.
Yeah.
So tell me, in your music life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is your, actually what, in general, who is your influencer?
Me.
Who influence? Oh, bam.
I'm my influence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do look up to like the females that are actually doing it big
Mm-hmm.
in the industry. Of course, Nicki Minaj, but first MC Light, Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, like real creators. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like I like a lot of producers and things like that because I love beats. Because when I hear the beats, that's how I create my lyrics. I go off what the beat makes me feel. So
And
it's
the
a
first
feeling
lady?
for me.
The
Yeah.
first lady?
Of who? Obama? Why?
The first lady.
Of
America.
who?
You
Talking
know?
about right now?
Yeah.
Who? What about her?
She-
Talking about
she-
Trump wife?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
influences you.
man, hell no, she don't influence. Nope. Nope. My mama.
It was
Yeah,
hard
my-
for you
my
to remember.
grandma. Yeah,
who it is.
exactly. Because I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, we ain't even gonna go there. Because I don't want nobody, so, nope.
Okay.
Nope, I know how that works. Nope. Next.
Hey, they're gonna come after you next
They sure
time
will.
in the future.
It's a
yeah.
fact. It's a fact.
You'll find
Hey
a record.
y'all, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here. I'm just in the world.
That's good. And you said your mama influences you a lot.
Yes, absolutely. She's like the most independent woman I've ever met in my life. And for her to be going through the dementia thing, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It took a toll on
You
me
mean
for
your
a minute.
grandmother?
But yeah, my
Your
grandmother.
grandmother,
It's
okay.
who I call my mother because that's
Oh.
who raised me. Yeah, so that was difficult. But I'm in a better place now. Like I said, I got a strong faith, and that's what's holding me down, yeah. Yeah.
Wow. In the moment, we'll be talking about what you got going on and any album, anything you have out there which you would like the audience watching or listen to know about. You just
Yeah.
blast it and let them know. And also, there will be a link in the description.
Yeah, click that link.
And in case she decides to change her name to Yo Pan, Yo Pan, and leave the kin, and you can't find her, just type. You'll find someone
Yeah.
because as you keep going on, you'll be easily be found. You can be found in what is it called?
Oh yeah, you
on
can
Google
find me
search and
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, YouTube, Google search. Google me, iTunes, Spotify. You got Spotify. Follow me. PUNKIN. Tidal, Amazon. My music is everywhere, man. If it's digital, it's there.
It's digital. If it is you guys say it's digital.
Digital?
Digital. Okay.
Digital.
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 Okay. I would say digital.
Digital.
Okay.
Yeah.
Digital.
Yeah.
Digital. Okay, let's stop.
All
can
digital
roll.
platforms.
All digital platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. So before we talk about that, tell me. I do know I was about to go blank, but my brain is back.
Yeah.
I do know at certain point. Let me put it this way. You wake up, you think about music, you think about your work, you think about certain things you got planned going on. So day in, day out, right? What do you do differently to see progress in your music?
I educate myself. I educate myself on the 90% of the music thing, because it's 90% business, and the rest of it is just fun. It's easy to record. It's easy to make a track. It's easy to go to the studio. It's easy to do all of that. But if you don't have your paperwork together, if you don't have your business in order, you're not getting paid. So you're just really out here just having a hobby. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make it more than a hobby, make sure your paperwork's together. Make sure you're talking to the right people. Make sure you're doing the research on your own and not just taking information from other people. If somebody tell you something cool, but you take that information, you go home, you search it, you Google it, you get into it, you understand the business side of it. You understand how to reach your crowd, understand how to reach the people that are actually reaching out to you. And you keep that physical contact. When you meet people, you have those business cards, you have those tools and things to give out so that people can actually find you. You wear your gear, you put your clothing on so people remember who you are. I'm purposely blessed. That's what it means. I'm purposely blessed, yo. Check me out. Make sure y'all hit me up with a size, DM, color. Let me know what you want. Cash out, all that. We get you right, man. That's it. Yeah.
You heard? Cash out.
Cash out. Shout out to Cash Out. Yeah.
Yes. Well, one thing, it's good to, quote unquote, give free advice, give free stuff, give free things out. But certain points, it's good to let someone know they're bringing something forward,
right,
to get something back. Else, sometimes the mindset, in certain things, the mindset take things for granted.
Right.
Oh, I got it for free.
Right.
Oh, I paid for it. Okay. But I better take care of it in a way, So, Cash App, she's in business. If you like what she's wearing, I'm purposely
blessed.
Oh, gee, I messed it up again.
I'm purposely blessed.
I'm purposely blessed.
Yeah.
I am purposely blessed. That is like IPB. That is a simple thing too. Like that's a simple thing with a strong meaning behind it.
Strong meaning. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm purposely blessed. I know that. Like for me, it's just what it says. I know that I'm purposely blessed. The things that I've been through as a child, coming up, not having my parents, going out here getting things on my own, being independent, having to learn certain things on my own. Because with your grandparents, they ain't really up to speed to what school trying to teach you. You know what I'm saying? I literally had to come home, teach myself. Things that I've been through in life and how I got over them and came through them. It wasn't nothing but God for me. So I know everything happens for a reason. I know me meeting you was for, I didn't meet you for no reason. You know how many people in the world? Why did I meet you? Of all people. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for it.
I think I know why. So that this could happen.
So that this would happen. Absolutely. And we can network and people can see us together and your fans become my fans become your fans, and there we go. We linked in. There. Yeah.
It's all connection.
It's a live Facebook. It's a live internet thing.
Yeah.
In person is what it is.
That is excellent.
Yeah.
When you were talking, you reminded me to ask you this. I promise, when we talk about this, we will talk about what you got going on. So since you've been around, you've been through certain loops and you've been through certain things.
Yeah.
Tell me, could you give any 3 helpful tips?
Yeah.
General life helpful tips.
Oh, general life helpful tips?
3 helpful
3?
Yeah.
First one I live by, life is about choices. Period. Life is about choices, so make the best choice for you. If you're going to do something, get it done. Do it by yourself. Everything doesn't need to be spoken for. You don't need to tell everybody, hey, I'm about to go do this. Hey, I'm about to go to work. Move in silence. Move in silence and let them see. Thirdly, don't expect the people around you or the people near you to support you first. There will be some, but at the end of the day, it's funny how it works. People that don't know you will support you a whole lot more. and then the people that actually know you will jump on when those people get hint of it. Because a lot of times the people that know you, they be like, oh, I support you until a certain point. And then they say, oh, she moving or he moving. And now it just turned into hate. It turns into jealousy. It turns into you see me getting a bag and you like, yeah, I need that. I want that. But at the end of the day, for me, if you've been there, you ain't got to worry. You ain't got to creep up on it. First of all, don't. Because if you know me, you know what's up. I'm have to, boom, and it's gonna be around. I'm telling you,
she is IPB.
But I am purposely blessed. But yeah, man, handle your business. Handle your business and handle your business first. Don't just be out here just Have a budget. Set a budget for yourself, because that's the first thing these people gonna ask you. What's your budget? What you got? You know, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Work. Be consistent. Don't let your stuff fall off, man. Just work at your own pace too, man. Like, I take breaks. I do what I want. I'm in business for myself. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I can take a break and come back to it, get some more creative ideas. Keep it moving.
And hit it running.
Yeah.
So to summarize what she said the first one is what?
Life is about choices.
Life is about choices, and she's so right. Today I ate like 10 pieces of candy. Chocolate after chocolate.
You got a good figure for all that candy, man.
Hey, after a while, I started feeling sluggish, and I was like, I want to sleep. I'm hungry. I started feeling, I was shaking, and then they were trying to stop me from eating it, but I was still doing it.
Yeah.
So it was about a choice that I made, you know, and I wasn't supposed to eat them. But there are probably terrible choices I've made in the past and good choices I've made in the past, and I've become consistent with it. As you were saying, you have to be consistent with the good choices.
Whatever you do. Whatever you
do. And the second one was
move in silence.
Move in silence.
Yeah.
Move in silence. Have you ever seen a seed shouting, "I'm growing! I'm growing"? No.
Facts. That's a good analogy. I like that.
A seed will never shout. Just keep grinding. Just keep. Be in your hot situation. If you need help, tell someone to water you up.
Yes.
If you don't need help and the ground is fertile, stay quiet and keep growing.
Yep.
In due time, people will benefit from the shades and the fruits you provide. So, move in silence and let the lip service stay away.
Yeah.
Too much talking.
Facts.
And the third one was
consistent.
Be consistent.
Yeah.
Get your money right. Be consistent and keep moving. So that was. So at this point, Punkin, tell me. What do you have going on? Now, let's in terms of musically.
Oh, musically, I drop a single, one or two singles every month. So my music's gonna stay fresh to your ear. Just kind of like building my catalog. I just became like super independent. So, I do shows, like I said, in Charlotte. I post everything, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media. So if you follow me on social media, you're going to always know what I'm doing. You're going to always know where I'm at, all the shows that I'm going to do. And you can meet me there, beat me there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the 29th, we got the yacht party, $50 a ticket, hit my DM. We got the clothes going. That's never going to stop. Hit me up in the DM. I get your shirts and your clothes to you. Hit me with the color, the size, music, shows, production. Need a ghostwriter? I'm your girl. I do that too. You know what I'm saying? I'll share the wealth. You got the dollar, I got the time, baby. You feel me? That's it. Oh, modeling, acting. I do everything, man. I'm blessed purposely. You know what I'm saying? So everything I do, I'm not bragging, but I'm blessed. I'm pretty good at it, you know. So
she didn't mean to say that, but she had to make a point.
Yeah, I make moves, man. And I encourage anybody else to do whatever they feel like it's in their soul to do. If you want to act, if you want to write, if you want to work at McDonald's and be the manager, hey, whatever's in your heart, man, go for it and get it, because it's a manifestation. If you speak it and you speak it and you speak it, wake up, tell yourself every day, I'm beautiful, I'm blessed, I'm amazing, I got this, I got that. Hey, speak it into existence. It'll be there. Just believe it. Have your faith.
It will be there.
It will be right there. And it's already there. You gotta, some people ask me like, well, how you gonna feel when you make it? I already have. I made it. I'm here.
Yeah, I remember this man. I forgot his name. He's a multi-millionaire, and he was talking about something on the stage, and he was like, "The future is boring.
Right.
The future is boring. Now is boring. You know, though what happens with other people is what keeps him excited.
Right.
But all the money he has and the wife, and the good wife, and all the good friends and stuff is boring, because in the past he had run it over and over again in his mind that the future becomes so boring because he has lived it in the past. You know? So that is just to piggyback on what you were saying.
Yeah.
And also, let me ask you, Punkin. Since you you were talking about music, what you got going on, I want you to, anybody out there who is a beginner or anybody who would like to resonate with her. By the way, this is Creativity is an Idea podcast, a source of creativity for creative entertainers, if you are listening. So, anybody out there who is a musician, who wants to be a musical person or want to be rapping or something, give them 3 helpful tips you've learned or you've heard or you've applied to what the music you do.
Like I said, have a budget. Have your promo with you at all times. Go for what's yours. As simple as that.
Give me the Benjis. You ready to tell me what you got going on to connect with me? Visuals or audio or something. Show me something. I want to do this. I got this. Where is it?
Right.
Okay, hold on. All right. And also the third one, don't stop. Keep going. Keep going for what is yours. If you'll never get it when you don't go for it.
Right. And nothing's ever enough. So keep striving. Nothing's ever, like if you were, like you said, if you're a millionaire, you still want more, because now that I've obtained this, what's your next goal? You're going to always want more. Nothing's ever enough. So don't get stuck on stupid.
Don't get stuck on stupid. That is excellent. So I want to ask you, it will get to a point where you start gossiping about what is going on now. I want to ask you, so thinking about the music industry or the rap industry or your genre, what are your views about them?
It's so saturated. Everybody sounds the same. I'd rather listen to independent music. I mean, I'm like any other artist. I would want my stuff on the radio, going over and over and over again. But for me, it's like the people that are out now, it's like everybody absolutely tries to sound the same. The auto-tune, oh my God, like, it's just too much. Like, I've used it, you know what I'm saying? I've played with it, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to hear my voice on the track. You're not going to hear I come perform and you don't even know what I sound like when I open my mouth. You don't know my voice. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? These artists, you're like, I didn't know he sound like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he uses auto-tune. Too much auto-tune. Like, slow down. Y'all ain't T-Pain. T-Pain is
the one that
official.
Sounds cool. Yeah.
Yes, because that's his thing, man. He's official. You have the ones that stand out, but then you have everybody else that comes in and tries to sound like somebody to make a playlist or, and
it's so funny. Not so funny, but some local artists too. They sound the same like I would say the mainstream artists.
Right. There's no individuality.
To sound like them.
Yeah.
How they cater and like like, oh, I think I've heard that. Oh, sponsor.
Right.
Oh, I think I've heard that. And it's like there's nothing to intrigue me.
Right.
To listen, if you're a good lyric person, there's nothing to intrigue me if I don't hear something, a melody or something that is catering to a unique way, is being catered uniquely, So, yeah, I feel you on that. But anyway, I guess it's a music.
Yeah, hey, do your thing. I ain't knocking you. I'm just saying, try something different, yo. Be you. Try being you, because can't nobody be you but you. But just you. Just be you. That's you. It. Yeah.
IPB and BU.
Yeah.
So, dear Punkin, you know what? Let's gossip. Let's gossip. This is a private conversation.
Okay. I'm not really a gossiper, but I'll do it with you. So.
Let's just vent.
Okay.
Let's compliment. Let's. Oh, you are on the hot seat. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to listen to you and laugh and hear what you got to say. So, is there any public issue, global, public, a celebrity, a public person, or anything personal thing you want to talk about, you want to compliment, you want to address, you want to vent at, you want to whine, you want to be at or anything?
No. I mean, like I said, I'm a free spirit. You just have to I guess ask me a question and I'll answer it. But let me see something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Punkin. It's not Pumpkin. I ain't no. It's not little. Listen, Punkin, and that's why when I be on stage, I say it's Punkin, bitch, because as an artist coming up, people always used to try to call me Pumpkin. That is not my name. My name is Punkin. I just want to make that clear. Listen, I ain't gonna grill you. I ain't gonna get mad at you. I'm just gonna correct you.
Mm-hmm.
Punkin. Punkin. Stop the madness in the world, man. Let's love each other. If we want to talk about something, let's do that. All this racist stuff, all this back and forth, all this. Listen, let's be peaceful. Be peaceful people. Love each other. Give to each other. If you don't deal with somebody, just don't deal with them. Ignore them. Stay out their way. They stay out your way. Yo, let's live, man. So many people dying, yo.
Yeah. Useless death. It's like, it's not your time, but like,
Yeah.
things are happening in a crazy way. Like, people are losing their life, and once that red fluid comes out of you,
Yeah.
it's like, gee, what's gonna happen next?
It's a shame because it's like two sets of rules in the world. One for fair skin and one for dark skin. Unfortunately. That's just how it seems to me. It ain't right.
It ain't right.
But for us knowing that, educate yourself and make good choices and do what's best for you to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, be a voice, speak your truth, but at the same time, be smart.
Hey, come to think about it, what do you think about Bill?
I knew you was going to ask me that.
Uncle,
I think
Uncle
it's
Bill.
fucked up. This is one time I'm going to say that because you have another individual that's in the same situation and ain't even try that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about those two sets of rules. Like I just said, it's two sets of rules. So make good choices.
And to add to it, there's this man who is trying to get the judge, Speaker of Parliament or something.
Mm-hmm.
And now they said, back in high school,
Yep.
he did some sexual harassment.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yep.
And it's so, and I feel okay about it. He needs to be tried, or he needs to.
Yeah.
But it's politics too.
Yeah, it is.
Way back high school.
Yeah.
He went to college, finished college, got a job, worked a job, and started politics or went into the government. The lady didn't really come out.
And I get it because it's like, I mean, I guess it's like devil's advocate. It's like, so like you wait a certain amount of time that now that this person is this, and then you say something. But at the same time, it's like what goes on in the dark comes out in the light. So eventually, that shit's gonna catch up to you. So if these men with money and power did this to these women, yeah, they need to fucking go to jail and do their time for doing your crime. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, I wish they would speak out earlier. It's
now
just,
that he's trying to get a position, they're like, okay.
Yeah.
But I read something, a short headline. They were saying, gang rape or gang something. So sort of get the girl drunk.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, then that is bad.
Yeah, that's
not
jacked
cool.
up.
That's
like,
not cool.
As a woman, that's not cool.
That's not cool. I wish that someone would like try to do that to me. See, I'm ready.
Yeah, I got a 6 magazine, so if you want to feel it, you can get it. That's all I'm saying. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Tupac. Yeah.
Wow, that's excellent. So at this point, we'll be wrapping up, right? But let me ask you, Pumpkin.
What you say?
Punkin.
There you go.
She just caught me.
There you go.
She caught me. So it's Punkin.
There you go.
Punkin. So let me ask you. Tell me, what funniest thing would you remember that happened to you? Like something you were really embarrassed on, or you think it was really funny?
Funny? It happened to me. It's like something random.
Random, or that you got embarrassed.
When I was in college, man, it was like snow on the ground, and man, look, it was ice too. I come out, I was hollering at my homie saying something. I slid all the way down the damn hill. I mean, and it's a long hill. Like, I slid all the way down that joint, man. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Everybody seen me. Everybody know who I was. So it was a ha-ha moment for me, man. I mean, I ain't think nothing of it. It happens, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty funny. That's like the first thing that came to my head. So.
That came to your head. Yeah. And I tell you something, when you're talking about mental issue, mine is not mental issue, and mine is not to poke fun at those who have real mental issues. At certain points, I was ready to cook some rice, right? And I put in the rice cooker. I opened the fridge and I put in the fridge. Instead of putting it on the rice cooker, I did not. But I opened the fridge to cook it in the fridge. Meaning, what was going on in my head?
Right. You must have had a lot going on in your head.
And you know how I realized when I felt the cool breeze, like, no, this is the wrong place to cook rice. I have to put it on the stove. So that is something which, when I think about, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, you got to get your rest too, man. Got to get your rest. You got to keep your positive thoughts and, keep your brain from being so clouded with a bunch of mess. A lot of times, the stress that we go through in life, we put on ourselves from making bad choices. So make good choices. Like, it's crazy I keep saying that because I had this teacher, anybody that see that's where I'm from, Miss Staten. Hey, Miss Staten. She would always be like, life is about like her voice is so crazy, but she was always, life is about choices, and we'd be like, oh my God, if she don't shut up. Like, she say this every day, but you come to a point and you see, life is absolutely about choices. Every decision that we make, good, bad, I mean, on a day-to-day, it's just about choices. You get what you put out.
Wow. You get what you put out. So we are about to wrap up, and you're going to tell them where you're from, like not where you're from, but how they can reach you. But before we do that, I want to ask you this. Tell me, what do you wish you would have known when you were starting, getting things, grinding, putting music out?
Man, I wish I would have known about copyrights and the paperwork of it, like the business side of it all. It's just like, once you learn it and get it, you're like, oh, if I would have just known. But when you don't know it, you kind of in the dark, man. You know what I'm saying? The game is to be sold, not to be told, which is why sometimes it's so hard to gather that information. But, just go out there, do the research yourself, and, see what works for you and make it work. So, that's what I wish I would have known, the business side of it all. I actually had some people back in the day, I'm gonna say no names, but I went to New York. I went to SOBs. I did a show. I was probably about 14. I don't know. I was young, and I gave my music to an artist that's still mainstream to this day, or people know this person, and they actually stole my music. But I couldn't do anything about it. I ain't had no money to get no lawyer, and I didn't have no copyrights. I'm just in good faith. Hey man, look, here's my music. Get your copyrights. Don't just hang your stuff away. Do your research, do your paperwork, and then let people hear. Don't be in a rush, man. Take your time. Don't be in a rush to say, yeah, because you're going to end up being a do girl or a do boy. You're going to end up being a slave to something that you love, and you ain't even going to love it no more. So do your research, man.
Wow. Well, let me ask you, what is your source of creativity?
My source? Me, man. Just life. Things that happen, things that I've been through, things that I've seen, things that I've experienced. That's where I get it from.
That's where you get it from. Things she has experienced. And I believe sometimes our lives are different, but we've experienced certain things which are based on, or we get the same emotions. So we find some common point.
Yeah.
So listen to her music and you get to feel what she has been through.
Yes.
And tell them, if anybody's watching or listening, where can they find you?
Yo, YouTube, iTunes, Tidal, Deezer, Napster, Instagram, Facebook, Punkin, man. We're going to put all the rest of the information in the link. If you got Spotify, follow me, Punkin. That's very important to me. I love my Spotify followers. Thank you to my fans, man. First, thank God, but thank my fans, man. Thank everybody that supports my music. And the information will be, down below. Make sure y'all click on that. Make sure y'all follow me. Stay in tune with me. Keep up with me, man. I got good music. Like I said, if you need a writer, you need a model, you need an actress, holler at your girl. I got you. It's Punkin. It's Punkin, bitch.
It's Punkin.
Bitch.
Yeah,
Straight
I
like
can
that,
say
man.
that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So that was Punkin. So creative people, if you are listening on yours, I would say thank you for staying tuned and listening to what Punkin had to say. And as always, this is Pyeric, and I'm your host for Creativity is an Idea podcast. And please share this, subscribe, share, listen to all the episodes we have when you can, when you're driving, when you're chatting with even a friend, or you're walking, or you're exercising. Listen and rate us, because it's going to help us get more quality guests like Punkin
bitch
on the show, for you to get more value out of it. So it's as always, I always say this: please don't fuck up. But when you do fuck up, make sure you fuck up real good to help others.
Yeah.
Stay tuned and stay blessed. And this is
Punkin.
Punkin.